Welcome to Cooking with Caspino. I'm Esther Caspino, and today we have a wonderful guest. As always, our guests are wonderful, but we've got Jennifer Lester joining us today from the Big Boys Kids Foundation, and she's going to tell us all about the wonderful things that this foundation does for children. And I'm excited to get her here and Cooking with Caspino because I'm going to show her how I do it with Mexican flair. Now, Jennifer only eats chicken, but we're going to get extremely creative today with Mexican food, and we're going to do some tacos. We're going to do a delicious fruit dessert, and we're going to use a secret ingredient. I'm not going to tell you now, so come on back with me on the set of Cooking with Caspino and join us with Jennifer Lester from the Big Boys Kids Foundation. Welcome back to Cooking with Caspino, and welcome my special guest, Jennifer Lester. And Jennifer is going to tell us all about the Big Kids Foundation. And you know what, Jennifer? I think what you guys are doing is absolutely wonderful, because I think anything to help our children better themselves and everybody pitching in to help our kids is very important. And that should be a number one priority right now.
It is a number one priority, especially for Big Kids. A Big Kids Foundation, for a lot of people who are not aware, is a nonprofit organization. It's a youth service organization that was founded about 5 years ago, 4.5 years ago, by Big Boy Antoine Patton, and most people know him as one half of the Grammy Award-winning group Outkast. And he founded the organization with the hopes that he could empower, inspire, and help create more socially conscious youth.
What are some of the projects that you've got that are coming up that are in the works?
We just came up a big high for our signature fundraiser, which was Canvas for Kids, Art of Life, which happened in July.
I was there, yes.
We had about 20 different celebrities create these one-of-a-kind pieces, and that helped us to raise a lot of funds that we needed in order to be able to fund a lot of our program. So what's coming up next for Big Kids is that back to school is coming, and we have a lot of schools that we have partnered with. A lot of our programs are implemented through schools. So we have a lot of schools that we partner with, Stone Mountain High School being one. We're moving to South Cobb area. It's an area that kind of underserved and not a lot of attention is gained by that, and putting some of our programs in it. We just got finished with a summer camp that ended on Friday.
Great.
Magnificent group that we partnered with was Moving in the Spirit, nationally acclaimed youth organization that uses dance, and they kind of incorporated one of our programs, which is the Big Voices program, our most popular program, with music, and so you had rhyme and reason. It was great, and I like that we are teaching these young people skills that they can take for the rest of their lives.
That's wonderful. Do you foresee like a Big Kids Foundation youth center coming up and expanding to other states? I mean, this is huge what's going on right now, and I have a vision. I see it going far.
It is. You know, our catchphrase is be a part of something big, and George Lopez did a piece for the foundation, and after that we got national attention, a lot of attention, a lot of people calling, emails flooding, and want to know how they can bring Big Kids Foundation to their cities. And so we are talking about putting a Big Kids whole organization, youth center together somewhere in metropolitan Atlanta. This is our home base. As I said, we lunch in Savannah, which is Big Boys from Savannah, Georgia originally.
Awesome.
So we have Big Kids there because they have a need as well for that. So we're hoping that we would. I think we gained a lot of attention back in January when we partnered with CARE. And we raised money, about $1 million through Atlanta Cares.
Wow, that's great.
For Haiti, for the efforts in Haiti. And that gained us a lot of attention for that. And so since then, everything's kind of been just rolling, going and going. So
let me ask you a question here. You know, you've been doing all these things. I mean, what does this foundation say for you as a person? You know, you've got a family, and I mean, you come on board and you're helping out with this program and stuff. What does this do for you as far as, you know, a lot of times people get so much out of their job. What do you get out of this?
It's fun, but you know what? My background is in social service and psychologist. Actually, I'm a licensed therapist, and in addition to doing Big Kids, I have a private practice, and so I know about the whole piece of fulfillment. And I go to work every day, not only just with Big Kids, but with my other thing, knowing that I've helped somebody, or that somebody is able to sit in the shade because I planted a tree for them.
Awesome.
So that it's a warming feeling. It helps me to it feels good. It feels really good, and I use that kind of as a measure to say if we're doing right or if we're on the right track. If I partner with an organization or someone, or we're doing something and I get this warm and fuzzy feeling in the inside, I know it was the right thing to do.
Mm-hmm. That's wonderful. So what you do is you have a job that you do all the time, and you're working with it. So you got two jobs.
Yeah.
And I'm sure this alone is full time.
It is a full time thing. Came aboard because, as I said earlier, just kind of revamping it and putting some other pieces in together for it. And it just took off, and it's really consumed and taken a lot of my time. And we're in the process of building a whole Big Kid staff,
wow.
a whole other staff, and adding some additions to it. What I like most about Big Kids, I think, is that because Big Boy is involved. He's really involved.
I know he is. I noticed that. I mean, he was at the event. He showed up. He was very warm and friendly. He was in it. You know, a lot of times there are celebrities that have these foundations and they have these events, and most of the time, you know, they're in and out, or you know, they don't show up, and it's just, you know, their name is on it. But he was there, you know. So I thought that was wonderful, and I had a great time.
Yes.
And guess what? We're going to have a great time because you and we're going to go in the kitchen and we're going to throw down on a wonderful meal. So we're going to make some tacos. We're going to do a little dessert. Jennifer Lester and I are going to take it to the kitchen, so you come back with Cooking with Caspino and join my friend and I, Jennifer Lester, because we're going to keep it simply delicious. Kissed. Mwah. Welcome back to Cooking with Caspino, and welcome back Jennifer Lester. She's been telling us so many wonderful things about the Big Boys Kids Foundation and how it all works and comes together to help these wonderful children. But we're going to do some cooking now, and we are going to get down. And I know that you're kind of a picky eater, so I'm a little bit nervous today, but we are definitely going to put this food together, and I believe that you're going to like it.
I think so.
So we're looking at the ingredients here. Now, this is what we're going to do. Okay. I've semi-prepared some of these things, but these are things that you can do at home. They're really easy. Okay. We can put this, I mean, you can do this at home. Now, this is some Spanish rice that I put together. All it is tomatoes with rice, and I put it all in my rice cooker. Okay. And we didn't use the rice cooker today, but usually that's the item of the day, the rice cookers. And all I did was put tomato sauce in the rice with some bell peppers and onions, regular rice. And that's our Spanish rice for today.
That's good.
Okay, and then I have black beans, and I've got them in this little pan because what I'm gonna do is put them in the broiler and put some green chilies on top, and I'm gonna let all that broil together, and we're just gonna eat it just like that with the rice on the side, and we're gonna make some delicious tacos, flour tortillas and corn tortillas. Okay. We're gonna do different tacos. We're gonna do chicken. She likes chicken. We're gonna do chicken, and we're gonna do veggie tacos. And in our veggie tacos, we've got zucchini, we've got squash, we've got yellow pepper. Look at all those peppers. We've got orange pepper, poblano. Those are a little hot, so but I'm gonna let you kind of make your own, so you can just kind of choose. We've got little green onions, a little white onion, and we are going to rock and roll. We're gonna put it in the oven.
Okay.
We're gonna broil this. So we're gonna start. I'm gonna let you do the chicken, okay? Ha, since it's your favorite. I'm gonna let you do the chicken, and I'm gonna take this plastic wrap off, and I'm gonna turn on the stove so we can get the chicken. And all we're gonna do is just put the chicken in here, a little salt and pepper, and keep it simple. I've got olive oil in the pan already. Okay. So here's some tongs, and we'll just put the chicken in the pot here. So Jennifer, tell me about the cooking that you do at home.
I do a lot of cooking. My family likes to cook, and my daughter especially likes to cook. My husband,
want to put a little salt on it?
It's okay.
Your husband?
My husband, he's all right. He can grill pretty good, but in the kitchen, you know, he's mediocre. No.
Mediocre?
So he's actually getting better. But we do a lot of cooking at home.
Okay, so now this meat has already been prepared. We're just going to lightly salt it because we're going to use some other seasonings for this, and put a little black pepper on it when you're ready. And I'm going to.
What type of salt is this?
That is kosher salt. And I use kosher salt or sea salt because those are better. I never use table salt. This hot thing here. And what we're gonna do is I'm gonna put the vegetables. And this is so simple. At home, you can do this. You just take your veggies. Now I've got this pan kind of heated up a little bit.
Okay.
You hear that? And I'm just gonna cook these vegetables just a little bit. And you can go ahead and start putting that chicken in the frying pan.
And do we need to season both sides or just one?
No, it's so thin, you know, and then we're gonna put some other seasonings on that. So do that, and then we'll get that going. Yeah. So what we're gonna do is Jennifer's gonna keep cooking this chicken. I'm gonna put this in the oven and just kind of steam it up a little bit. That's all we're doing. It's so simple that anybody can do it. And we're gonna come back and put these tacos together, and you're gonna absolutely love them. Right, Jennifer?
I think so.
Okay, so come on back with Cooking with Caspino and come back to our taco fiesta. We'll be back. All right. We have been having so much fun in the kitchen. We sauteed some chicken breast. Look at this, Jennifer. Look at those veggies. Ah, and we are good to go. Are these moist enough for you? Let's see. Okay, because she, you know, we got to watch her. So you come back with Cooking with Caspino and Jennifer Lester, because you know this girl can throw down.